All right, our final one. This is a bit of just a random. I just thought when I was watching a few highlights the other day, because that's all that's happening on social now. Is they're just rolling out old highlights. So
Yeah, whoever puts those up's an idiot.
yeah. No, we don't want to see any good match vision. Big sports moments. Where were you and where you remember? Like I've got a few that I remember-ish. Like I've got a few that I remember better than others. I'll roll through mine, and you guys can give me yours. I got Aloisi scoring that goal to send us to the World Cup. I was at Clavelli RSL, probably 12 schooners down. And I remember that, like, my reaction to that, and I'm not a soccer guy, don't get me wrong, but my reaction to that was like, you could tell, like, as a nation, it was big. And even going down out to Coogee from there for a schooner after that, there was a bit of celebration from people. They were just high on life. I remember Steve Jackson's try, 1989 at SFS. I was sitting behind the goalposts, watched him put the ball over like that.
Were you at that grand final?
Yeah,
Were you?
I was 5. So I went from every grand final from 88 through to 9. I went to 99. I went to maybe I didn't go to 2000.
So he scored right in front of you.
He scored not right in front. I was probably in the middle of the post, and he scored, I think, to the left of him from where I was sitting.
How good would it be to Marty McFly and go back with a camera phone? Film that front
in
on
4K.
shot.
So good.
Yeah, mate.
Unbelievable. I got O'Connor at the SFS, his goal kick, 91. Yeah, I was there.
That was clutch, mate.
Yeah. This one was sitting in the lounge room at about 4 a.m. whatever it was. Was Meninga or Stewart breaking through? I think the second test was it? Second test to set up.
If they lost that, they would have lost the Ashes.
Yeah, in Stewart setting up Big Mal Meninga.
Yeah,
and he
threw the intercept before nearly cost him the game.
Yeah. And my last one was Gregan's tackle on Wilson. You know that. The Wallabies one.
That gets played. It's like Fatty's fucking cat all the time.
Mate, think about it though. Think about it though. We haven't won a fucking Bledisloe since then anyway, so that's probably why. Yeah. They've got to go back and dig out the good times.
That Wilson bloke, mate, he never lived that down though. Fuck. Yeah. How he never got that ball down on.
Gregan, he just flies across it, his hand perfectly hits it.
He went for like the Brian Toto try. He went for like the fucking aerial.
Dive,
Yeah, but anyway, whatever.
Yeah, all right. You want to give us yours first, Andrew?
All right, so I remember, my first one was the Australia making the World Cup. I've been scarred so many times, so actually didn't go out anywhere. I was watching it with my father-in-law in the lounge room, and I'm like, they're gonna fucking lose. They're gonna fucking lose. Ended up winning it. Yeah, it was awesome.
Glass half empty, Andrew.
Yeah. Oh well, fuck, mate. I've been scarred so many times. My most poignant one is probably the 2008 grand final.
Oh.
Just the whole night, I was just like absolutely blind. I don't even like blind, but remember the whole thing. So I remember just giving it. Don't even remember the hooker for Melbourne, just giving it to him the whole game because he was
Russell Aitken, wasn't it?
Because he was.
Yeah, it was.
Because he
former Newtown Jet, good man.
Yeah. Yeah, reserve grader. You're not Cameron Smith. You lost 40-0. And then going back to the Manly Leagues Club, got kicked out, somehow snuck back in, got kicked out again, and then caught up my missus, who was heavily pregnant with twins, to come pick them up from Brookvale Macca's. Was a great night. That's it. That was, those are the best ones that stick to the mind.
Okay.
What about you?
I can't believe you guys haven't mentioned Steve Waugh's 100.
I was working at that game.
Yeah, I was working, but I was working as a pool man, so I was just listening on the radio.
Yeah. I remember they pushed back the news like, we can't. I remember everyone just stopped. Like, I could hear people in the street. But I was filthy. I could have gone to that game. It's one of my biggest regrets ever.
What year was that from the hip?
3
or 4?
Yeah, must be.
Yeah.
Must be.
Yeah, I think I was lurking in the back of the ladies' stand at the bar up the top there, watching over the top when I was tossing kegs. I was just hiding there, yeah. And another one too, weird one, AFL one, but we did a Swans game, and Nick Davis scored that goal. I can't remember who it was against.
The prelim to put him in the grand final.
Yeah. So we were getting flogged because it was a massive crowd, and I think it was just near the end. I came up to the top of what is that? Not Churchill.
I know what you're talking about.
Bradman, mate. Yeah, I can't remember, but I was looking down and we just literally came in and people just lost their minds. It
That was
crazy.
05, wasn't it? That was 05,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
they went on to win the grand final.
They
didn't
won the
after that,
comp,
yeah.
yeah. 03 was Steve Ward's one.
Yeah, yeah, no,
Yeah, so-
that was good. Like the couple of years there, used to just get there and near the end of the shift.
I've got so many. I mean, I reckon probably when I was really little, the two ones that stick out to me when I was little, even though I don't like soccer at all, because I lived in Five Dock. It's a massive Italian community. This is the 95 World Cup or 94, whatever it was.
Dog, yeah, whatever that means.
And Italy, and that Roberto Baggio missed that goal.
Yeah.
And I remember going to primary school the next day in Italy, like, because it's Italian, and no one turned up. There were people dropping their kids off crying.
Morning.
So I was like, what's happened? I thought something had happened. Like I thought someone had fucking like
that was me and my old man. We were up and watched that USA '94, mate. Yeah, it was heavy stuff, mate. Heavy stuff.
That was before the internet. Like imagine if that happened now. That guy would have to go into fucking hiding.
Not the divine ponytail, mate. He's too good.
Really?
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
But I just remember all of Italy, like all the Italians in Five were just like they were like distraught. They thought it was like I hate to make comparisons, but it was dead. I seriously thought it was like some kind of terrorism happened or something.
Yeah.
It was nuts. I was like,
it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the only one I remember too was when I went over to my mates, to my friend, well, not my mate, it was like I was a kid. I went to my friend's house and he had satellite TV, which was really expensive back then. And I watched Jordan hit that shot in '98 against Cats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, holy shit. And I was like, wow, this is incredible.
Have you always been a basketball guy? Like, were you into it as from a kid?
I loved it because when I was little, I was really tall, so I played basketball and tennis.
Yeah. Well, I'm still like we talked off air, Andrew. I'm a pro Admiral guy. When I played jam basketball, defensive player of the year, 1995.
Mate, I still remember when Dave Roberts hit that 70 to get the MVPs, mate. It was, I'm still dirty because I always obviously during the 90s, like growing up through the 90s, basketball was massive. I had a massive basketball card collection.
Yep.
They got stolen from storage.
No.
So much there, Andrew.
Oh, no.
Yes,
mate, Ice, you got to follow Ice, mate. If Ice is saying you got to buy the cards, you'd be a millionaire.
Yeah, I'd be, and but you know what I've still got? I've still got the Shaquille O'Neal rookie card.
Jesus, that'd be worth something.
Have you had it graded yet?
No.
Is it in a little plastic thing?
Next show you should put it on the screen.
It's in a little plastic thing. It's in a little
put it on the screen. Put it on the screen for us.
Put it on the screen, but don't tell us your address.
Next time I'll find it. I've got it.
You should get that stuff graded. I'm telling you, you'd love it.
But how do you grade it? Surely you go to some etchy card dealer. Like, but how do you grade it? Who do you send it to?
It's like, it's worth nothing.
You can go to conventions. Like I think you can go to like grading places and conventions and stuff. I'm pretty sure there's one in Newtown.
Oh yeah. Maybe lunchtime when we're back in the office.
And they grade it on quality, what edition. So on the back of the card, it should have, whether it's upper deck or not, it'll have like edition, what year it is, and what print, and what round of print it is. And if it's like a 1 or something, mate, coronavirus, you'll be able to pay for your kids' education, mate, next 5 years is worth anything.
Save that.
That's the wine all round.
That's content. We'll film that next when you go. We'll go at lunchtime.
That's it. Okay, we'll make an Andrew a millionaire, mate. That's how we're going to do it.
I'll find it. I've got it somewhere. It's in deep storage, but it's in the little plastic container.
Is it the hard plastic or the soft plastic?
No, it's a hard plastic.
Yeah, good.
Oh, that's good. See, we joke about these boys, but I mean, a couple of years ago, there's a bloody World War II vet. His daughter, he passed away, and his daughter was going through his bottom of his house, and she found all these comic books that he collected, like when he was a kid, and found a #1 1938 Superman, the very first Superman, sold for like $1.5 million.
Jesus.
There you go.
Just by cleaning out the bottom of the fucking house.
That's my nest egg.
I'm telling you, mate, now's the time to be looking for that stuff. I'm telling you.
I'm just going to let it brew a little bit longer.
Times are tough, money's hard.
That's all right.